Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a prom makeup look. And first things first, we're going to start out with the Smashbox primer water as always. So go ahead and douse your face in that. Then fan it until it dries. And today we're going to be going in with the Naked foundation in the shade 3.0 and using a Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush. I'm going to apply a minimal amount of foundation to the hand, then grab some on the brush, and then apply to the face using circular motions. And since it is prom, I am going to use a little bit more foundation than normal because I do want to achieve a full coverage look. So I'm going to take my Makeup Forever primer and I'm going to go ahead and prime the eyelids. That's just to get it ready for eyeshadow. That way eyeshadow will stay all night and look, flawless. And I'm using Naked's Weightless Concealer to conceal the eyelids. As you can tell, they're a little dark, so that definitely helped out to give a good base for when we apply our transition shade. And then I'm going to use my infamous tape and using the Morphe 35O palette. So I'm going to apply a eyeshadow color that's similar to her skin tone just to make everything even, make everything more blendable. As I proceed through this eyeshadow process, I am going to use a darker shade every time. Slightly darker, not dramatically darker, but maybe a shade or two darker just to build that color up, but not too dramatically. Slowly but surely that color will build up. And here we go again, going in with a darker color, slightly darker. And just go ahead and blend that out. That's always the key to everything, blending out. Now I'm going to go in with maybe 2 shades darker. And I'm going to mix that color with that color. And using a Sigma E40 brush, I'm going to place that in the crease. And then I'm just going to blend that out. That is a process. Definitely that's going to take a while. And it looks crazy when you first put it on and weird, but I mean, it is a process. Just keep going. Everything will come together as you move along. So, as I always say, just continue to blend it out. I mean, literally blend till your arms fall off. And taking a lighter orange shade, I just went ahead and buffed out the edges so that there are no harsh lines. That way everything just, flows together. That's always a big step to do. Don't skip that step. Now using this really pretty, kind of like a white gold color, I'm going to pack that on the lid. I did spray my brush with Fix Plus prior to applying this to give more of a pigmented look on the eyelid. That way it really stands out because it is prom, so you do want, your eyelids to be poppin', and the star, definitely one of the stars of the show. Now I'm going to go ahead and do her eyeliner. I did fast forward through this part because, I go really slow and I take my time, so I didn't want to bore you guys with all that, but, pretty much same routine as my last video. Then go ahead and pull the tape off and it'll give you that nice, clean, sharp, perfected liner. You can't go wrong with the tape, literally you can't. There's no way. Now, I did some color correcting on Selena here because her dark eyes were just really, really dark, and it is prom, so we want to ensure that they're not going to peek through. Dark circles, you're not invited to prom. So go ahead, using a beauty blender, just going to go ahead and dab that out. Then I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in medium. And using the banana shade, I use that to highlight the areas that I want to pop. Then I'm going in and dabbing that out and, just making everything look flawless, which is my favorite part. It's probably one of my favorite parts of makeup, is this whole contour, highlighting and contouring process. And using the Shade and Light palette, using the Banana Powder shade, I'm going to go ahead and set that. That way it'll give her a mattifying look for the whole night. She won't crease. She will definitely look flawless. And this really does work. I use it with my makeup, and at night I never want to take it off because it still looks like I just applied it. So this trick definitely works. I say always set your highlight and contour with powder. So once that step is completed, you can move on to the contour step. Using the cinnamon shade, I'm just applying that from the top of the earlobe to the edge of the mouth, on the outer part of the nose, on the outer parts of the forehead, and the jawline. So using a damp beauty blender, just go ahead and dab that out and just continue to blend it until it looks how you want it. I mean, everyone's different. Some people like a more natural, light contour. Some people like it more dramatic. Since we are going to prom, I did want to leave it a little bit more dramatic. I think this contour palette actually goes wonderfully with her skin tone. It's perfect, perfect shade. There's a darker shade on the palette, but I thought this one was perfect for her. So I'm just using a brush to go in and help blend it out just a little bit. As you can tell, it's still strong. Using the Becca Holiday palette that was in collab with Jaclyn Hill, no longer available, unfortunately. But I'm using that red blush on there just to give a little bit of rosy cheeks. And I use the Opal highlight mixed with Champagne Pop. Ooh, nose is popping. Using the Makeup Forever translucent powder, I'm going to do the baking method, which is pretty much to clean up your contour to give it a nice, clean finish. Makes it literally look perfect. So while that's baking, I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of that, like an orangey brown to the lower lash. I wanted to leave the lower lash line kind of bland, didn't want to do it too dramatic. So we applied mascara. Now I'm wiping off that translucent powder that was baking. So wipe that off really good, brush it off. And I applied House of Lashes Iconic Lashes, which go very beautiful. They look extremely beautiful on her. Love those lashes. Highly recommend them. And they're perfect for prom because they're dramatic. Now, Selena was a little bit scared of the curler, but it was a process, but we ended up getting it done. Now, using the Kylie Lip Kit in the shade 22, I'm going to outline her lips first. And this liner is amazing, extremely creamy. Love it. The formula for 22 is absolutely amazing. One of my favorite shades. So using the liquid lipstick, just go ahead and fill in that outline and correct any little mistakes that need to be corrected. I did her eyebrows off camera, and I sprayed her with Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray, and this look is complete.